Alright, so here's Scarecrow out of the box, and he looks fantastic. He's got that sinister, scary look that he has in the new Arkham Knight game, and DC Collectibles and Gentle Giant seem like they captured it pretty well. You can see a lot of detail in that mask. See kind of like the eyes are just a little bit kind of like glowing, and the mouth has that nice stitching in there. Darkness kind of underneath the mouth to give it more of a feel of a mask. You can see the respirator system is really nice looking. A lot of details. The stitching is really cool because it's reminiscent of the first Arkham Asylum Scarecrow, so something at least remained the same. And you can see he's kind of got like the tongue of the boot kind of flipped over. And you see the knee brace here, most likely from his interaction with Killer Croc at the end of Arkham Asylum. He's got kind of like these fingerless gloves. Again, really nice detail work with all the stitching. Hood's a little bit different, not quite as pointed as the Arkham Asylum one. And the respirator system kind of goes to the back with some tubing, almost reminiscent of like Bane. And then lower you can kind of see the trench coat here, and the stitching continues a little bit to the back until it splits. So the articulation on the last figure wasn't quite the best, so you can't really expect too much more out of this one. But he does have a little bit more than the Arkham Asylum version. He could turn his head a little bit left and right, and the hood obviously comes down too. And then his arm here can move up and down easily. Elbow cut. Turn his wrist. There's a little bit of a swivel at the waist, not too much there. You can move his leg a little. You could bend the knee just a little bit. Oh. And then there really isn't any articulation at the ankle. So, but it kind of fits with the fact that he has this knee brace on. And then on his other arm, there's a little bit, maybe a little bit more here just because of the way the arm kind of goes up a little higher than just having the elbow articulation. You can kind of twist it just a little bit. So it's got a tiny bit more range of motion on his right arm. And on his right leg, the boot can kind of swivel here. And he has a little bit more articulation in his ankle. Actually, he has full range in this ankle. So this one's either locked or he just has nothing. Alright, and that's about it for his articulation. So the only accessory he really comes with is this mask. Now this mask is the same exact one that his goons wear. So I'm not exactly sure if this is supposed to be for the Scarecrow, but I believe it will fit on him just fine. You can kind of move this hood back a little bit, and you can kind of see a little more detail in here. See, I'm not sure if he's actually bald or if this is the back of the mask, because he generally, done it, Dr. Crane usually has hair. But yeah, it looks like he's bald here. You can see this fits really good on him. He's very scary with this thing. So this is either like a dream sequence for maybe Batman, or this is just a mask that he gives out to his goons that he kind of holds. But either way, it looks creepy as hell, and it fits perfectly on him. So really wild look. So overall, I'm really happy with this figure. I know this week the Red Hood figure is coming out. I just got my email confirmation from GameStop, so I'll be doing a review of that one too. I really like the inclusion of this little mask, and I really like the look of Scarecrow in this movie. In this game. And I'm really happy that he's finally getting some spotlight. So it's nice to see such a great character that's been around for a long time finally get his spotlight in this Arkham Knight game. So let's go ahead and take some comparisons of some of the other figures. So here he is next to the Arkham Asylum DC Collectibles figure. You can see a giant height difference. So the scale's definitely gone up pretty big in this series. I'm not sure exactly what happened. Now this Arkham Asylum figure has his knees bent and he's kind of stuck in that position. But either way, this Arkham Knight Scarecrow is significantly bigger. And you can see by looking up close how much different the designs are in the face. Now I actually really like the Arkham Asylum figure. I'm not sure why there's such a big difference in scale, so I'm not totally big on that. So that's kind of like a screw up on DC Collectibles, but either way, they're both really nice figures. And here he is with the Arkham Origins Batman, which Scarecrow is still just a little bit bigger. Now I have seen some reviews of the Arkham Knight Batman, who is taller, so I don't know what's going on with the scale, but anyway, yeah, he's a little bit taller. And here he is next to the Batman Begins Scarecrow, and this is obviously a different scale. And here he is next to the NECA 1989 Batman, and he's still a little bit taller than him. Alright, so that's my review. I'm really happy with this figure. I am a little disappointed with the scale issues, which is a shame because we've already had 2 previous games, and the fact that this is a little too tall to be in scale with those other ones is a little bit of a disappointment. But it is what it is. But I really like the design of this figure. The articulation is far better than the first figure, and the overall design is extremely good. So, like I said, I really like the design of the original figure, but as far as like quality and articulation and everything, this is far better than the first one. So I'm really happy with this. I like the removable mask, regardless if it is for him or not. It's still really cool. Really some nice improvements. I like that they've kept with like the same outfit that he kind of had in the Arkham Asylum, but went with a totally different mask and the just the tubing and everything. And you can even see there's a noose that he has around his neck that kind of tucks underneath of here. That's the little piece of string kind of coming underneath right there. So there's just so many hidden details in here, so that the DC Collectibles is captured. So really, really good likeness. Now I picked this one up on eBay. I wanted this figure so bad I couldn't even wait for it to come out. So I just paid a little bit extra money. I think it was around $30. The general price is around $25, I believe. And I know Diamond should be getting them soon, so all the different comic shops should have them maybe in a week or so. But if you really want to get this, just get it on eBay right now. You can get it for about $30. So yeah, I'll do a little slideshow at the end of this video for you to enjoy. And thanks for watching. Please subscribe, leave a comment, questions, anything. Like the video, and thanks for watching, guys. See ya.